Welcome to the Manders Mindset podcast. Here you'll find both monologue and interviews of entrepreneurs, coaches, healers, and a variety of other people, where your host Amanda Russo will discuss her own mindset and perspective and her guest mindset and perspective on the world around us. Manders and her guests will help explain to you how shifting your mindset will shift your life.
Welcome to Manders Mindset. I'm your host, Amanda Russo, and today is the 2025 Year in Review episode. I wasn't sure how I wanted to record this episode at first because 2025, it doesn't feel like a year that fits in one of those fun Instagram reels. Parts of 2025 were expansive, parts were tender, and a lot of it asked me to slow down in ways I didn't expect and in ways I didn't necessarily want to. So, this isn't a recap of everything I did this year. It's a reflection on what this year taught me. Because when I look back, 2025 wasn't about doing more. It was about learning how to listen sooner. When 2025 first began, I was actually more grounded physically than people might assume. My body needed care. My knee needed attention. I didn't do any traveling in January or February. On the outside, it probably looked like I was staying put. But even in those quieter months, I was doing a lot. I was facilitating. I was holding space. I was recording podcast episodes, showing up in different communities, creating playlists, attending cacao ceremonies. So while I wasn't always moving geographically, I was constantly outputting. Stillness didn't always mean rest. And this year, even my tattoos felt like markers, not trends, not something for the hell of it, not something for me. One of the tattoos I got this year was for my cousin Kay. And if you're watching the video, you can see what I am holding up. I didn't get it to explain anything. I didn't get it for any particular reason. I didn't get it to make sense of the loss. Some grief doesn't need a story. I didn't tell anyone in my family that I was getting it before I got it. I just got it. Some grief just needs a place to live. And, interestingly enough, I also won a tattoo giveaway on Instagram this year. Shout out to Whaling City Tattoo in New Bedford. One tattoo was chosen with intention. The other came up unexpectedly. But both ended up marking this year in different ways. Looking back, even my body was finding ways to remember what mattered. The tattoo shop that I won the giveaway from is the same tattoo shop I got my cousin Kay's tattoo at. As spring rolled around, travel returned, momentum came back, April was really when things shifted. There was a lot of yes, a lot of motion, both physical and emotional. And at the time, it felt good. It felt like forward movement. But what I didn't realize then is that all of that motion was also a way of staying ahead of stillness. What's interesting, looking back, is that October wasn't actually the first time my body tried to get my attention this year. There was something earlier, back in May. Nothing dramatic. Nothing I could even fully name. Nothing that completely stopped me. What stands out about May is that nothing looked wrong on the outside. I was functioning. I was productive. I was still me. I remember feeling off, but not off enough to stop. I told myself it would pass. I told myself I could handle it. It wasn't a big deal. I didn't think I needed to slow down because nothing had been broken yet. So I moved past it. October didn't whisper. October interrupted. I had a seizure. I ended up in the ICU for multiple days, and everything stopped. It changed how I relate to time. It changed how I relate to my body. It changed how I understand control. It forced a stillness I didn't yet know how to choose on my own. And it didn't feel like punishment or pain. It felt like information and knowledge. What this year taught me is that the body whispers before it shouts. And when we don't listen to the whisper, the lesson doesn't disappear. It just gets louder. May was the signal. October was the stop. It doesn't mean I did anything wrong. It means I'm learning how to listen differently now. The rest of the year wasn't about fixing anything. It was about integrating. After October, I couldn't move the same way, even if I wanted to. My body was different. Things had changed. I stopped forcing timelines. I started setting boundaries and sticking to them. I became more honest about what my body could actually hold and handle. I stopped asking, what should I be doing next? Or even, what should I be doing? And I started asking, what can my nervous system handle right now? I finally began choosing steadiness over urgency, presence over performance, and choosing my nervous system over my calendar. 2026 doesn't need to be louder. It doesn't need to be busier. It doesn't need to prove anything. If your year felt unfinished, tender, or confusing, it's okay. You're not behind, and you're not alone. Sometimes the integration comes after the movement. I'm not chasing clarity this year. I'm choosing stillness, and I'm embracing rest. Thank you so much for tuning in to the 2025 Year in Review episode of Manders Mindset. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening to me. And don't forget, keep breathing, keep shifting, and remember, everything is figureoutable. Thanks, guys. Until next time. In case no one told you today, I'm proud of you. I'm rooting for you. And you got this. As always, if you enjoyed the show, I would really appreciate it if you would leave me a 5-star rating, leave a review, and share it with anyone you think would benefit from this. And don't forget, you are only one mindset shift away from shifting your life. Thanks, guys. Until next time.